Hello, I'm Dr. Sundari Mace, Sonoma County's Health Officer. I'm here to share the latest updates on coronavirus in Sonoma County with you. As of today, May 4th, there are 257 confirmed cases, up 5 cases since yesterday. 126 are active, 128 have recovered. We have 3 deaths, up one in the last 24 hours, and we've performed 6,468 coronavirus tests to date. So today I want to talk about some new testing resources. I'm really glad to announce that the state of California has added 2 testing sites to provide free coronavirus testing to any Sonoma County resident. Starting tomorrow, Tuesday, May 5th, sites will test an additional 260 persons per day. Appointments can be made online at lhi.care/COVID testing. You can find that website information on socoemergency.org. People without internet access can call 1-888-634-1123. Again, that's 1-888-634-1123. All this information can be found on socoemergency.org. These new testing sites are a separate operation from our county drive-through testing that we're doing at the Public Health Laboratory. We are testing healthcare workers, both symptomatic and asymptomatic at this time. Healthcare workers should still call 707-565-4667 to make an appointment with the county's drive-through testing efforts. Of course, if you have symptoms that you're concerned about that could be coronavirus, you should still see your doctor to seek treatment and testing. So now I want to talk a little bit about mental health awareness. May marks the beginning of Mental Health Awareness Month. At this time, I know everybody's feeling more stressed and anxious. I know that people are also feeling depressed with the stay-at-home order. And these are things that we really have to acknowledge. When we have to stay at home and be isolated from our friends and even some of our family members and coworkers, it really does put a lot of stress and anxiety on people. And so there are ways in which we can try to alleviate some of the stress and anxiety. First of all, it's important for you to monitor the signs of stress, anxiety, and depression in yourself and your loved ones, and then to know how to get help. So some common signs include feeling nervous or restless or tense, unable to concentrate, insomnia, headaches, muscle tension in shoulders and neck, and a low energy state, maybe changes in appetite, over or under eating. So if you have those kind of symptoms, there's many ways that you can help manage your feelings. You can talk with people you trust, friends and family. You can pick up the phone, you can Skype, you can try to connect with people in different ways, FaceTime, phone calls, email. Social distancing does not mean emotional distancing. And maintaining a healthy lifestyle by eating well, sleeping, and getting some exercise would be really important. And creating a routine and doing your best to stick to it will help as well. Spend time outside each day and stay healthy by breathing fresh air and going for a walk. Our parks are now open, as you know, so please take advantage of the parks. You can also contact a counselor or other healthcare professional. If it's an emergency, of course, call 911. But you can check out all of the local resources on socoemergency.org under mental health and wellness. Don't hesitate to schedule an appointment with a mental health care provider, even if you don't have insurance. Many counselors are providing virtual appointments by telephone or video conference. You can find how to access these services on our website. We recently expanded support also through the county to promote your mental health by establishing a Sonoma County warm line. You can call 707-565-2652, open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. with services that are available in both English and Spanish. The warm line, 707-565-2652, is staffed by mental health professionals. And since we opened it last week, we've been getting about 15 calls per day that average about 8 to 10 minutes per call. So it is a really great resource that I encourage you to use. Easing the stay-at-home order so that you now can access nearby parks for walking, running, jogging, hiking, and fishing should help. Remember to bring your face covering and practice the physical distancing to prevent spread of the virus. So what are our community questions for the day? What exactly is the deal with face coverings? Do we have to wear them or not? I keep seeing in the news that there is no evidence supporting it. You need to wear facial coverings when you're outside your home, when you go into enclosed spaces or indoor spaces, such as grocery stores, to protect the health of others. Other people wearing a facial covering protects you. Until there's a vaccine for COVID, mitigation methods like the facial covering will need to continue. I understand it's not comfortable or convenient, but it's an effective way to try to decrease and control the spread of COVID-19 until we have a vaccine. Another question, exactly how big is a mass gathering? More than 10 people. Can I have a small wedding? Family members only of 50 people in June? I'm sorry, at this moment, I really understand that people want to have these kinds of events. But for now, you'll have to cancel your events into summer. Again, the threat of COVID-19 is real, and we must ensure that we really take all of our actions to try to minimize and mitigate the spread of COVID-19, including at this time limited gatherings. And lastly, what was your process for deciding what would be in the new health order that went into effect today? Well, as your health officer, I make decisions not just based on scientific data, but looking at the whole picture, the economic impact, the societal impact, and the safety of the community. I also must ensure that we're balancing the risk of COVID when loosening our prior restrictions with this order, as well as last week's parks order. So we're looking to our partners, such as the state, obviously, with the executive order, and our neighboring jurisdictions to evaluate if any of their decisions would be applicable to our unique county. Also, you might have heard the governor today state that we are going to be loosening further restrictions and that retail businesses would be open for curbside pickup. So we're working to align with the governor's order on that as well. Thank you. Have a great day. Stay healthy, and we'll talk tomorrow.